Man, how long do you guys been, you reckon, since we've last been in Noblecourt? I mean, I know it was X amount of parts ago, but to me it feels like it's been ages. But anyway, welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler, everybody. In the last episode, we finished off Cyrus's Chapter 3, and in this episode we are going to tackle the last of our remaining Chapter 3s, which will be Primrose's. However, before we do that, there are some side quests I would like to take care of. Starting, for one, with Kit over here. I believe we first spoke to this man in Noblecourt when we were doing Therion's Chapter 2 over here.
In truth,
How goes my journey, you ask? I'm afraid to say I feel as if I've gone as far as I can on my own. There are too many dangers to face alone. I wonder if some band of travelers might not allow me to join them on the road. Intriguing. We can't allure or guide him, so we're gonna have to part ways with one of our travelers. Alright, which one? No, we want to keep you, because improved offense is really good. Let's get rid of the warrior wart for now. Bye-bye. You've been a big help, man. Alright, now we have to go find somebody
in
to
truth,
travel along with Kit. Or we have to go find somebody for Kit to travel along with. No, I can't quite tell. But either way, I think I know just who to ask. Could have sworn that all we had to do was guide
Hello.
Kit. Oh, there's the aspiring actor. Hello. Alright, we're going to allure you. Come along with me, my friend. Alright. Oh, I didn't know I could go behind that flower bed. Alright, let's go have this guy talk with Kit. Kit, this is the aspiring actor. Aspiring actor, this is Kit. What's that? A traveling acting troupe is looking for new members. A group like that certainly would allow me to visit many different towns in my search for my word of my father. I doubt I have much gift for acting, but... Please, sir, would you let me join you as your acting partner, that we might become members of the traveling acting troupe? If you hadn't asked, I would have. I suppose we had better go talk to the impresario then. Why don't you join us, since you brought us together in this endeavor? Alright, let's see. Does the impresario approve? Well, I do thank you both for showing me your best performances. But I'm afraid, Kit, that your acting skills still leave something to be desired. Oh, yes, I was afraid that might be the case. We were really hoping to find a pair of actors who could play well off of one another, too. Please give me a chance. I will practice harder than anyone you've ever seen. Or just let me join you as a stagehand. I'll do anything you ask of me if only you let me travel with you. I have to keep traveling to try and find some word of the fate of my missing father. Please, I'm begging as well. Please let us join you. Can I hold you to that promise, Kit? You will practice your craft and do anything we ask of you in the meantime? Yes, I give my word. Then, Kit, you are hired, provisionally, as a stagehand, until we see what we can make of you. And you will be responsible for helping him learn the basics of acting. You two are a pair, after all. Do you think you can do that? Of course, we won't let you down. Thank you for this chance. I will trust you two to live up to your words. I can trust you, can't I? Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks to you, I can continue my journey. I haven't done anything yet. See if you still want to thank me after I've put you through your paces. It looks like things are just about settled then. You can leave your friend in our hands. We'll take good care of him. Thank you again. I will do my best not to let this troop down. I sincerely hope we'll meet again. Safe journeys to you until we do. So ends the tale of In Search of Father 1. that was a nice end. Alright. I wonder if we'll ever see Kit later on down the line. Now, there is one more thing I want to do.
Hello.
You may not look it now, but I was once in charge of an entire company of mercenaries. But 3 of my men betrayed me and everything fell apart then. My company, my life, and those 3 turncoats. They're still out there somewhere, walking around free as can be, still with the crests they took from me. Haven't the coin or the strength to go after them myself. If only someone would see justice served. I remember seeing a couple of crest-bearing ruffians around the towns we visited, but for now we're just going to need to take you on our journey, because your full enfeeblement skill is second to none in terms of value. Oh, come on. 32% chance can't fell me infinitely many times in a row. Come on. Oh, damn it. Let's go talk to the tavern keep. Oh, we actually have some travel banter with Alphen here. Anytime you need help, just give ol' Alphen a holler. Alright, thank you. Fashionable medicine. This is between Tressa, Alphen, and Ophelia. Oh no. What's the matter, Tressa? Look at my skin, Ophelia. I've got this nasty boil. I guess I haven't been taking very good care of myself lately, but it sure isn't easy with all this traveling and fighting. I know what you mean. My hair is all frazzled and frayed. But I suppose it's no use. Good nights of sleep and warm baths are a luxury on the road, after all. Not that the men seem to care much. Indeed. Something the matter, fair ladies? Oh, look, it's the old medicine man. Hey, who are you calling old? I'm just teasing, Alphen. Anyway, what brings you here? It seems he's brought us something. You bet I have. Feast your eyes on this. This here is lovely lace, an herb known for smoothing and softening the skin. Rub it on any blotches, wrinkles, or boils and watch them fade away. And that's not all. Mix it with water and run it through your hair to make your locks flow like silk. Why, it sounds like a miracle. Wow, you really do have all sorts of treasures in that bag of yours. It's just what I do. So if I want some of this, how much would that cost me? I wouldn't think of selling it to my friends. It's yours for free. Oh, you're too kind. It's like he was sent down to us by Alfric himself. All in a day's work. Now, let's go restore our reputation. Alright. Oh, thank God. He's finally on our side 5,000 leaves later. Alright, what about you? Conrad the Impaler, huh? Do you have anything to purchase? Master Spear. Physical attack plus 355! And critical plus 151? That's insane! Let's scrutinize this man. Moniker, the Impaler. 3 cubits, 1 span tall, and weighs 11 stone. No fan of daggers, axes, or staves, is he? Being the slender type, he hates the cold, and a stiff breeze could knock him over good. Interesting. If I recall correctly, you must be from, Victor's Hollow, then. You must be one of the, tourney fighters. And you are weak to daggers, axes, staves, cold, and, well, not cold, ice and wind, by the looks of it. Let me just get Therion out here so I can, promptly steal that spear. Alright, welcome back to the party, Therion. For now, anyway. An 8% chance to steal the spear? Oh, come on. I thought it was going to be better than that. Alright, well, let's just put Tressa back in the party, because it looks like we're not going to be able to get our hands on that spear for a while. Have we scrutinized or inquired anyone here yet? Doesn't look like we have. Either that or there's more people around than there used to be. So we might as well get Alphen out here to see if there's anybody who we can inquire who will give us more tools in the armory. Alright, let's see. Oh, I accidentally took Olberic out. Damn it, I thought I had Alphen. Alright, Alphen, there we go. Townsperson. I miss the days when House Azelhart watched over this town. That reminds me. Lord Geoffrey had a young daughter. I wonder whatever happened to her. Well, newsflash, my good sir, you're speaking right to her. A man from Noblecourt who works as a carpenter, carrying on the legacy of his father and grandfather. With the notable exception of House Azelhart's estate, his family helped build most of the houses in the town, and so he is more than willing to perform simple repairs for the cost of materials. Interesting, and there's a hidden item we can go find too. This man works hard to run the inn his father bequeathed to him. Though he has been pressured by his wife to renovate it to attract more customers, he is reluctant to do so because his deceased mother was terribly fond of the design. Huh, interesting. Thieving tips and tricks, a greater chance of success when stealing items. Interesting. You know what, I might as well just get both Alphen and Therion out here. And Ulbrich while I'm at it. Because it seems like, surprisingly enough, we haven't done anything in terms of path actions throughout this place. I wonder why.
How fare thee?
This town is separated into residential areas for the nobility and the commoners. There are also many scholars in the commoners' district. The flatlands are a fertile ground for learning. I'm aware. A gardener who serves many noble families instead of just one, while House Azelhart no longer has a master, he nevertheless continues to care for their abandoned grounds, for the sake of all who fondly remember their departed lord and lady. Interesting. You still have stuff to steal by the looks of it. An Imperial vest. That looks pretty nice. I'll take that. Alright, let's see. What is your story, my friend? A young man who sells sundry goods to the various shops of Noblecourt. Somewhat lacking in social graces, he conducts business with as few words as possible, and occasionally in complete silence. Townsfolk has noted his habit of taking sips from a small flask after midday. I mean, can you really blame him? Alcohol's probably the only potable drinking anything you could find in this time period. An old man enjoying a life of leisure after bequeathing his inn to his son and daughter-in-law. In an effort to avoid becoming involved in their arguments about the state of the property, he has been spending rather a lot of time at a local tavern of late. Ah, I see, you must be the father of the guy who's arguing with his wife about the inn. What's your story? Though he's ostensibly the leader of the Carpenters Guild, recent trouble spurred the others to leave one by one until no one else remained save him and his son. Nevertheless, the two carry on as before and continue to take pride in the family trade. Oh, you must be the, father of the carpenter we saw earlier. Did our chances of stealing that spear go up by much? 65% now! Amazing! I'll take that. Nope, never mind. Hand over that spear now. There we go. Thank you. Is there anybody in this house? Nope. We've already stolen and talked to you. There should be some hidden items around here. What's here? A copper-filled pouch. An inspiriting plum M. Interesting. And over here? A steel axe. I wonder if it's any good. Somebody else with the side quest down here.
The plain truth
We've had a grave robber sneaking around here lately. Can't people just let the dead rest in peace? In my younger days, I'd have given him what for, but these old bones don't move like they used to, and the scoundrel just keeps running away. Only there were some way to bring that no-good scoundrel to justice. So begins the tale of the gravekeeper's grief. Interesting. What's your story? A gravekeeper of Noblecourt. How he came to hold the position is anyone's guess, but no one is particularly motivated to ask questions, and most will allow that they could do a lot worse than the stubborn old man. Nice. I appreciate the humor that this game puts into its inquiry and scrutinizes. Alright, I'll take your stimulating bracelet and both of your energizing pomegranates. Thank you. Come again. Interesting. Let's go back to Western Noblecourt. And see if there's anything we might be able to give to that guy in order to alleviate his troubles of gravekeeping.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Shut up. Alright. This woman who married her childhood sweetheart now helps him to run the inn they inherited from his father. Of late, they have seen an increase in business, and she has been pressuring her husband to perform renovations that they might attract even more patrons. Oh my god, you're the wife of the guy who's running the inn, who's the father... No, who's the son of the guy who's running the inn. Interesting. That's hilarious. We have the entire family out here. What's your story? A humble florist of Noblecourt. He is utterly devoid of business acumen, and has sold almost an unbelievably small quantity of product. As a second son of a noble family, he stands to inherit little, and so was given this responsibility that he might earn his own fortune someday. Christ, I feel bad for you. Let's see. Affable Antiquarian. I just bought a notebook off a traveling merchant, but look, somebody's already written in it. I wonder if it was someone's diary. Warm and gregarious, this merchant travels from town to town, plying his trade that he might care for his ailing parents. Somewhat lacking in business acumen, he has a penchant for agreeing to almost any exchange, no matter how ill-advised. Nevertheless, he somehow manages to procure rare treasures. Interesting. How the hell does that happen? Laurie's diary contains entries about a special someone. Interesting. I'll just take that off your hands. I want to find myself some rare and exotic accessory, something to help me stand out from the crowd. Interesting. This woman lives with a young florist. Though they are unmarried, they have a happy life together with their child. While she appreciates the man's warm and welcoming demeanor, she wishes that he could be a bit more assertive in his trade, as his utter incompetence as a salesman is rather concerning. Ah, okay, so you're the wife of this guy over here. Interesting. What do you have to steal? A soul knife, huh? I'll take that. Alright, let's see. There's been a fair bit of trouble with a prowling thief, but now I've got just the thing to deal with him. Interesting. An old man who recently ran a burglar out of town. Lacking confidence in his frail body, he had all but given up, until he remembered the short bow he had purchased and used it to chase the ruffian away. I think I know somebody else who could use that bow, so I'll just take this codger-friendly bow, which is apparently for elderly allies of justice. Christ. Pretty soon we're going to be establishing the Elderly Justice League, where everybody's funds come from Social Security, apparently. Nobody in here still. Alright. Well, let's see.
Oi!
This place is off limits. At least, that's what that crackpot Barham told me to say. Barham? You mean that guy we were dealing with in Therion's Chapter 2? Christ. What do you have to steal? A critical bracelet? I'll take that. What do you have to inquire about? A young man claiming to be the disciple of the man he lives with. He is yet to learn anything of note, though. Interesting. Now, why don't you move out of the way before I force you to do that? Sorry, but if you think you can get by me, you've got another thing coming. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I can take you on.
Now then.
Alright, are you weak to swords? You are not. But you do literally no damage, which is nice. Inhibit offense. Oh, come on. Let's abide to nullify that. Patience kicking in is always nice to see. We should be able to use Thousand Spears to break him. And the fight's over. Nice work, Ulbrich.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
An Herb of Awakening, huh? A fine fight that was not, I'm afraid. Oh, who are you? Are you a thief or something? Please try to behave yourself here. You're not Barham. A scholar of military history and stratagems, who's extremely protective of his work. He refuses to leave his home unless absolutely necessary. Naturally, that means he has no students to whom he can pass on his wisdom. Interesting. What do you have to steal? An olive bloom, another olive bloom, and a mysterious seed. I'll take all three of those. Alright, now what about you?
Dear me.
What have we here? A traveler, you say? Make yourself at home. I would make myself at home if you just moved out of the way. An elderly woman who is kind and pleasant to all those around her, that she might deceive them with her money-making schemes, that is. Despite her bountiful savings, she craves ever more. Oh, come on, really? I'm just gonna steal from you if you don't mind. A soul knife? I'll take that. A sorcerer's robe. Elemental attack plus 50? Now that is what I'm talking about. I'll take that. And I'll challenge you too, just for good measure. You should be reasonably easy to take on. You think you can force your way through here? Not if I can help it, you won't. I think I will.
Fight with honor.
Especially after you've deceived so many
Battle
people
is
for money.
truly joy.
Are you weak to swords? Of course you're not. You still do barely any damage. Even your fire skills don't do much.
Victory shall be mine. Death
Let's do 1,000 spheres here. Patience kicking in. Alright. Let's max out and abide. Well, not max out and abide. Let's just use abide. Do you only know Firestorm? I mean, you could try using Blizzard or Lightning Blast or something different. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure we have surpassing power on us, so I think I might just use 1,000 spheres at max boost and hope for the best.
is unbending.
Attack random foes with a polearm 5 to 10 times. Let's hope this does enough damage. That was not a lot of damage, I'm afraid.
No.
Christ. But your health is almost down, which is nice. Cool.
Have at you.
Let's see. A cross strike should only be necessary at this point. There we go. Now, to find out what's in this house.
I grow stronger.
Ooh, one of Therion's chests. Interesting. What's in it? 10,000 leaves. Alright, I'll take that. Now, let's go find all the hidden items that we found around here. A Thunder Soulstone L. Alright. There's something around here, too. Oh, nope. It's at the beginning, not the end. Okay. It's in front of the inn, actually. A heavy coin pouch. Alright. Looks like somebody dropped that. I'd hate to be them. We already stole from you, but did we inquire from you? This traveler with an unquenchable thirst for adventure manages to survive by fashioning makeshift tools when in imminent danger. Though his luck will surely run out one day, he cannot help but continue to tempt fate. Christ, man. A use for textiles, huh? We haven't inquired you yet. An elderly man who once worked as a carpenter of Noblecourt. Though he has long since left the family business to his son and grandson, he refuses to remain idle, and spends his days wandering the town offering to repair any minor damage for free that the houses have suffered. Much to the amusement of his kin. Interesting. So what? There's so much family drama going on here in Noblecourt, it's almost entertaining. This guard has worked as this residence for around 2 years. He takes his duties quite seriously and has thus never made a mistake. However, he has yet to find a way to convince his peers to remain in the service of his rather demanding master. Interesting. A man who was recently hired as a guard at the mansion. His half-hearted approach to his profession has seen him dismissed many times before, and given the expectations of his current employer, it is only a matter of time before he is sent away or leaves, and once more turns to his exasperated parents for support. Christ, man. You could stand to learn a thing or two about discipline, but I'll take your energizing pomegranate, though. Alright, let's head back to East Noblecourt, and go give this bow to that man who's been struggling with grave robbers. A musician who enjoys a peaceful life, he believes Noblecourt the perfect place to hone his skills, and so he has resided here for many years. You know, if I knew that you had undeniable allure, I wouldn't have attempted to allure this guy here. I forgot what his name was. The luckless sellsword. Without talking to you first. Christ. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's everything around here. All we need to do is give the bow to this guy. Yes, just take this bow. What's that you've got there? That's a fine bow if I've ever seen one. Surprised I can handle a weapon? I'll have you know, I was a fine archer in my day. Then one day my legs gave out and that was them. Oh, now I see the way of it. Yes, I should be able to use this. That grave robber thinks I can't chase him down. When he turns his back to me, I'll just take aim and... haha! He'll never know what hit him! I owe you one, friend. That scoundrel won't be disturbing the dead any longer. Not on my watch. You get 4,500 leaves and a gravekeeper's mark. Interesting. You again, is it? If you're wondering about that grave robber, I took care of him. And I couldn't have done it without that bow you brought me. Can't thank you enough, friend. Was this grave always here? The unadorned grave simply reads, Lori. Oh. That's not very... That's kind of sad. Didn't we just find Lori's diary? That's a bit unfortunate. Anyways, Therion, Alphen, and Ulbrich can all go back into the tavern. Because I need to get Cyrus and Ophelia back out here. And also Tressa. Alright, let me just adjust the party formation. What was it before? Primrose, Ophelia, Cyrus, and then Tressa? Pretty sure that was it. Alright. Now, let's go see what we can buy and sell here at the Armorer. Let's see. What do we have to sell? A bone. Oh yeah, 1 bone from Cyrus's Chapter 3. A mysterious seed, which will sell for 5 leaves. An empty coin pouch, which will sell for 15 leaves. A heavy coin pouch, which will sell for 2,200. A copperfield pouch, which will sell for 3,000. And a curious antique, which will sell for almost 10,000 leaves. Amazing. We're really rolling in the dough now. We have over 200,000 leaves. Christ. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Piercing daggers, huh? But we can also buy a mage's knife, which occasionally puts the target to sleep. We can also buy an assassin's dagger, which adds massive bonuses to physical attack and evasion. That'll be great. Let's see, nobody needs swords. At least not the swords we can buy here. But I'm pretty sure we have 2 soul knives that we could give to Primrose and Ophelia, assuming their staves aren't already better than the daggers. 158. I'm pretty sure the soul knives give 188. Yep. Alright, so I'll just give them both these soul knives. Cool. Alright, now I'm pretty sure we need this assassin's dagger for Tressa. Christ. 40,000 leaves. That's quite an exorbitant purchase. We have spiked shields all around, golden hair pieces, elemental defense plus 88, SP plus 36. I don't know about that. Silver vest, grand armor, silent cape. I'm not really interested in that silent cape. Alright, let's see. Should we give Cyrus the Sorcerer's Robe? It'll decrease his physical defense ever so slightly, but will boost his elemental attack massively. Could anybody else use it? I feel like Cyrus would be the most appropriate person to put it on, especially since he already has the elemental hat. Now, what is his elemental attack stat looking like? 540? Yep, now he's on par with the other 2. That's nice. Cool. Oh, you know what? We can also give Tressa this Master Spear. Nice. Now with 600 physical attack, nothing should stand in our way. Huntress's longbow. We're gonna need a better bow pretty soon. But I think we can wait for that. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all we can do here then. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much all there is to do. In order to promote the, I would say, smoothness of the transitions between episodes, I think I'm going to end this episode off here, so that way we can start the next episode by jumping right into Primrose's Chapter 3 with no delays. Until then, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Octopath Traveler, and I hope you guys will all have a great day, and take care.